Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital next 2 weeks. Sam goes after Carly, Sonny's strategy, Lucky's crushing blow, and Holly's heroics. General Hospital, GH, spoilers for the next 2 weeks, September 23 to October 4, reveal that Portia Robinson, Brooke Care, will be agitated over Terry Randolph's, Cassandra James, decision to put Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, back in the lab so she'll voice her displeasure. During the week of September 23 to 27, Terry will rush to her own defense, while Jack Brennan, Charles Mazur, spend some time pulling Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, closer. Later, Carly will meet up with Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, for a strategy session as they continue to cover up what really happened to John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington. At Pentonville, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, will have a meeting of her own. Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, will push Alexis to be totally honest with him so he can figure out the best way to defend her. While Alexis opens up to Martin, T.J. Ashford, Tatch Bellow will also confide in Stella Henry, Fernie Watson. Stella will offer some good advice along with Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, but TJ and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Begenos, still have more relationship trouble ahead. Molly will have a chance to bond with Dex Heller, Avon Hofer, once again, so it'll be interesting to see if these two might hit the sheets somewhere down the line. In the meantime, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, will clash with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zampogna. Since Dante is stressed over Lulu Spencer's, Alexa Havens, condition, and Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, mom being behind bars, he may take some of his anger out on Chase. Molly will ultimately sit down with Martin to discuss Alexa's defense strategy as well. Since Molly blames Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, for this mess, she may push him to throw her sister under the bus. Sonny is the one who hired Martin, so he'll have to be careful about how he handles this case. Martin needs to win, but he can't make more trouble for Sonny's daughter in the process. Sonny will have a heartfelt conversation with Christina soon enough, so he may once again assure her that everything's going to be okay. Since Sonny has Martin working hard to get Alexis out of Pentonville, he won't want Christina to worry. Other GH spoilers say Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, will have another bonding session with Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, so she'll let her walls down and perhaps convince him to do the same. As for Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, he'll cause an unexpected interruption for Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, and Michael Corinthos, Chad Dull. Drew may derail a lovey-dovey moment and make things awkward. Back with Carly, she'll get a visit from Sam, one that could bring tension if Sam tries to poke holes in her flimsy alibi. Sam may also lash out over Carly pushing Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, into another risky predicament. In Africa, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rodi, will mess with Jason and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, at his camp. Anna and Jason will be lured further into Sidwell's trap and land in a dangerous situation as a result. There will be a high-stakes proposal from Sidwell, who might force Jason and Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, to become card opponents and play to the death. Of course, Lucky and Jason will both survive whatever Sidwell has in store, but there'll be some close calls. Lucky will also get the crushing news that Lulu's liver is failing, so he'll want to go home and help her ASAP. Anna will do whatever she can to make sure Lucky gets back to Port Charles, but she'll hit some snags. It may be Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, who emerges as the hero of all this, since she's set to make a daring move. Carly will meet up with Brennan again as the peril escalates, so they'll monitor the drama and hope everyone makes it out of Sidwell's clutches safely. Back in PC, Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, will uncover some stunning information, so we'll see if this is about Valentine Cassadine's, James Patrick Stewart, whereabouts, or perhaps Drew's secret with Willow. During the week of September 30 October 4, Jason and Anna may finally fly Lucky home to save Lulu if possible. Lucky stands a good chance of being a liver donor match, but will his drinking come back to bite him and rule him out as a candidate? Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, has vowed to find a way to help Lulu no matter what, so he may keep that promise as this story moves along. Lulu is set to awaken from her coma this fall as Alexa Havens makes her debut as a recast. However, GH fans will also lose Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, in the coming weeks, so we'll see if that's the result of a diving accident, since she mentioned searching for the dumped weapon. General Hospital spoilers say some twists and turns are looming, so stick with us for shocking predictions and updates on which PC residents will suffer the most. Port Charles is heating up with some shocking confrontations and high-stakes drama as the lives of its residents become more entangled. Over the next 2 weeks, expect major plot twists involving Sam, Carly, Sonny, Lucky, and Holly. As old rivalries resurface, strategies are put into play, and heroic actions will leave hearts pounding. Sam goes after Carly. A fiery confrontation brewing. Tensions have been brewing between Sam McCall and Carly Spencer for months, but things are about to reach a boiling point. Sam has kept her cool long enough, but Carly's recent decision to meddle in her life will push her over the edge. Carly, never one to stay in her lane, has crossed Sam in a way that can no longer be ignored, and Sam is ready to fight back. It all starts when Carly catches wind of a secret Sam has been hiding, something related to Drew and Jason, the two men who once dominated both of their lives. Sam has been grappling with some troubling information regarding Drew's new mission, and Carly's meddling only makes things worse. Not one to back down, Sam storms into the Metro Court, publicly confronting Carly in front of everyone. What starts as a tense argument quickly turns into an explosive showdown, as years of resentment, pain, and jealousy are laid bare. Carly's confidence falters as Sam unleashes her fury, accusing her of always needing to control everyone around her. But Carly isn't one to take punches without hitting back, and she'll have a few choice words for Sam too, bringing up past mistakes and betrayals that cut deep. This confrontation is bound to shake up the already fragile dynamics in Port Charles, and with both women determined to get the last word, it won't be pretty. The fallout could be even worse, leaving those close to them caught in the crossfire. Sonny's strategy, gaining the upper hand. While Sam and Carly's war escalates, Sonny Corinthos has been quietly working on a strategy that could change everything. With enemies lurking both in and outside of his organization, Sonny knows he must act quickly before things spiral out of control. His focus right now: neutralizing one particular threat that has been haunting him for months, Cyrus Renault. Cyrus may have been laying low recently, but Sonny knows better than to trust the calm before the storm. He's got his own intelligence, suggesting that Cyrus is planning something big, something that could target Sonny's family, his empire, or even both. Always the strategist, Sonny begins setting a trap to outmaneuver his enemy, relying on his loyal confidants to make sure everything goes according to plan. But nothing in Port Charles is ever as simple as it seems. Sonny's plan will involve some questionable allies, and the risk is high. While he tries to stay 2 steps ahead of Cyrus, there's another wild card to consider: Nina Reeves. With their romantic entanglement still fresh and emotions running high, Nina's involvement in Sonny's world may complicate things more than he anticipated. As Sonny tries to juggle his personal life and his underworld responsibilities, will he be able to pull off his strategy without it all blowing up in his face? Or is he about to get caught in a dangerous game that even he can't control? Lucky's crushing blow, heartbreak, and family troubles. Lucky Spencer has never had it easy. And the next 2 weeks will be no exception as he faces one of the hardest hits of his life. After spending years abroad, Lucky returns to Port Charles, only to be blindsided by devastating news concerning his family. Lulu, who has been in a coma for what seems like an eternity, takes a turn for the worse. The doctors are not optimistic, and Lucky is left grappling with the grim possibility that he might lose his sister for good. Emotionally drained, Lucky is forced to confront the fact that his absence may have caused more harm than good. Guilt weighs heavily on him, especially when he faces his father, Luke Spencer. The tension between father and son has never truly healed, and this latest family crisis only deepens the divide between them. As if that wasn't enough, Lucky's relationship with Elizabeth Weber takes an unexpected turn as well. Reconnecting with Liz was supposed to be a chance for closure, but old wounds are reopened instead. Elizabeth, dealing with her own trauma involving her children and the hospital's recent turmoil, isn't ready to let Lucky back into her life just yet. The two share a heartbreaking conversation that leaves them both shattered, with no clear path forward. Lucky's return was supposed to be a new chapter, but instead, it feels like the final act of a tragedy. Can he find the strength to overcome this crushing blow? Or is this the moment where Lucky Spencer finally breaks for good? Holly's heroics, saving the day. In contrast to the somber events surrounding Lucky, Holly Sutton is about to remind everyone why she's one of the bravest souls in Port Charles. A new mystery draws Holly back into the thick of things as she uncovers a plot that threatens lives both inside and outside of General Hospital. It all begins when Holly stumbles upon something during a routine visit to the hospital. An overheard conversation between two suspicious characters piques her interest, and soon Holly finds herself digging into something much bigger than she ever imagined. At first, she tries to handle it on her own, but when the situation becomes more dangerous, she knows she needs help. Enter Robert Scorpio. The spark between Holly and Robert has never fully died, and as they team up to unravel the mystery, old feelings begin to resurface. Robert is hesitant at first, worried about Holly's safety, but Holly refuses to sit back and let someone else take the reins. Together, they embark on a thrilling adventure that will take them to the darkest corners of Port Charles. In the end, Holly's bravery and quick thinking will save more than just herself. She'll save the day in a way that reminds everyone why she's always been a force to be reckoned with. But as the dust settles, will Holly and Robert finally admit what's been simmering between them for years? Or will their heroics only lead to more heartbreak? Conclusion. The next 2 weeks in General Hospital promise plenty of fireworks, heartbreak, and heroism as Sam goes after Carly. Sonny plays his most dangerous game yet. Lucky faces unimaginable loss, and Holly steps into the spotlight as a hero. With so many lives hanging in the balance, the residents of Port Charles will be left wondering who they can trust and who might betray them next.